Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to see how we can create an AI agent which can automate all our WhatsApp conversations such that whenever we receive a new query from the customers or the users, the AI agent is automatically replying for my research and consulting business. So here I've created this AI agent. We are going to test this once whether it is working fine or not. For that, I'm going to open my WhatsApp and I'll send a question like, what can your business help me with my research? I have sent this question. Now here let's wait for the reply. Here if I receive the reply, then this is going to show me the AI agent which we have created using Pabbly Chatflow is working completely fine. So here it has sent me this answer. Hello, I can assist you with various aspects of research including market understanding, feasibility analysis, research orientation, competitive observation, concept structuring. If you have a specific area or question in mind, feel free to share and I'd be happy to help. So I'm going to send a simple reply. I'm working in SaaS and technology. Now let's wait whether it replies to me based on the same answer which I have sent, or it is going to reply to me some other question or some other answer. So here it says create in SaaS and technology sector I can help you with. So you see it has sent me this same answer related reply: market environment interpretation, feasibility analysis, competitive landscape, research orientation. What specific topic or question do you have in mind related to SaaS and technology? I'm going to enter, or I'm going to send a message like automation and AI. So I have sent this message. Let's wait for the reply. Now here it has sent me a detailed reply. Automation AI are pivotal in the SaaS and technology sector. Market understanding, feasibility analysis, competitive observation and concept structuring. So you see that whatever answer I am giving or whatever question I am asking, a random question or a specific question, it is replying to me automatic and there is no human interference. Now I have created this AI agent using this very detailed knowledge base which I have created and trained my AI agent to reply. So this is how this AI agent is going to work. And now if you also want to learn how you can create this AI agent and automate your WhatsApp conversation for your business, let's start creating this from the scratch. So here in this video, we are going to learn how we can create an AI agent which can automate our WhatsApp conversation for our research and consulting service business. For this, I've created this AI agent using Pabbly Chatflow, and to visit Pabbly Chatflow, we simply need to write www.pabbly.com/chatflow in the browser. Now on the top right corner, we can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. You can use these 100 tasks and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHRUPC to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly purchase. Now here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'll click on this Pabbly Chatflow access now. And here I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow. So here you can see the credit allotted, credit consumed, credit remaining and the WhatsApp number added. To add a WhatsApp number to your Pabbly Chatflow account, simply click on this add WhatsApp number. Click on this WhatsApp connect to connect your WhatsApp to your Pabbly Chatflow account, or you can use a manual token to connect your Pabbly Chatflow account to your WhatsApp. Now if you want to learn the step-by-step process, the detailed video is available in the description. You can check that out. On the left hand side where we have all these features, which are the very most important features of Pabbly Chatflow, we have created dedicated and detailed video on all of these features. Also, you can check the video in the description. Now we have to create an AI assistant, and to create this AI assistant, we have to open this AI assistant option on the left hand side. Let's open this. We have landed towards this AI assistant page. You can see the total AI assistant, active AI assistant and the inactive AI assistant. To create a new AI assistant, you simply have to click on this add AI assistant, and here I have named this as AI agent for research and consulting service business, and then I simply have to click on this add AI assistant. Now here I've landed towards this page from where I'm going to start creating this AI assistant. On the top I got 4 options or the parts to fill in to create this AI agent. First one is AI instructions, where I need to select the instruction type. In this drop down you can see all the instructions type. I'm going to select it as AI agent. As soon as I select the instruction type as AI agent, the instructions are automatically added. You can enhance these instructions according to your choice and preference. And then we have this AI configuration. The first one is temperature. So it says set how the AI answers are 0 means more focused, 1 means more creative. So if we go from 0 to 1, the creativity of how this AI is answering will enhance. I'm going to keep it as 0.7. The AI to use will be OpenAI, the model will be GPT-4o mini, and then I need to enter this API key. Now over here, to get this API key, I am having the OpenAI's paid account. It is necessary that you also have the paid account of OpenAI. Now to get this API key, I have to click on the hyperlink in the help desk. Here I have landed towards this API keys page. To create a new API token, I simply have to click on this create new secret key. First I have to provide the key name. So let's say the key is test, the project will be default project, the permissions will be all, and then I simply have to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to me, which I need to copy and paste that over here. Here I have already created the API key, which I am going to paste. After adding the API key, please make sure that you click on this connect. If you do not click on this connect, the API key will not be added to this AI agent. And here OpenAI key saved successfully. If I scroll further, I have this AI assistant settings. So if you want to send the header message and the footer message, you can toggle on these buttons, enter the message, and it will start displaying. Then we have the stop keyword. So if you want to stop getting the replies from the AI agent whenever the user sends the message, what the user can send is this stop keyword, and whenever they send this particular keyword, my AI agent is going to stop replying to that particular chat. Then here, to add the stop keyword, you have to enter the word and then press on this enter. In this way you can add the stop keyword. We have this retry attempt. So if the AI assistant fails to reply, the number of attempt which you give is retry attempt. So you can enhance this according to your choice and preference from 1 to 10. Then we have this fallback message. So in this fallback message I have entered, I am here to assist with questions related to company information or support. If you have any question about a service or need assistance with something else, feel free to ask. Here what you can do, when your API is not responding, your AI agent will not be able to respond to the particular query exactly, and in that case this fallback message will be sent. You can also add the contact details of the company information. So if this fallback message is being sent, at least if the queries are not resolved, your contact details will be sent to that particular user. Moving on towards the next part, which is this knowledge source, which is the very most important part of creating this AI agent. With the help of this knowledge source itself, you train your AI agent to reply to all the customer queries in a particular manner. You provide all the knowledge and the information in this knowledge source itself about your business. I'm going to select it as upload file, and I'm going to click on the cloud and upload that file. In this manner I have uploaded the file. Now if I open this, which I have created in my Google Documents, so I have provided the company identity and positioning, who we serve, role as AI knowledge assistant, query categories that AI can handle, concept and knowledge structuring, types of queries that AI should avoid, AI response framework, thought and interpretation philosophy, internal research view principle. So here I have added these details according to my business. You can add and enhance these details according to your choice and preference and your business. I have also added the region saved, consulting availability, AI agent availability, and then the rest of the details like the official contact channels, where I have added some dummy details. So this manner I have created this knowledge base and I have uploaded that knowledge base here. With the help of this knowledge base itself, my AI agent was replying to me over here in this chat. So you have to make sure that we create a very clear and provide all the knowledge to our AI agent in this knowledge source or the knowledge base. Moving on towards the next option, we have this assistant interface. So here I have entered the heading name as, let's suppose, new, and you can see it has been replaced here. If you want to provide the subheading, you can do that. If you want to remove, you can do that, and it will be removed from there. Then we have this initial message. You can enter two initial message based on which or with the help of which your AI agent is going to reply to the user. If you want to keep the powered by Pabbly enable, you can do that. If you want to disable, you can do that. I'm going to keep it enabled. Then we have this footer text and the footer link. Now here in the footer text I have added the privacy policy, and in the footer link I have added the link to privacy policy. Then we have this user first message as I need help. So this message will be sent to WhatsApp as the initial message from the user, but it is not necessary that only this message is sent. Based on any message what the user is sending, my agent is going to reply to them. Moving on towards the final part, which is styling. So over here I have selected the theme mode as light. You can select it as dark also, and it will start displaying. Then we have this assistant shape, square, rounded square, and you see it is changing over here. I'm going to keep it as circle. In the similar manner, you can create create these background colors also. You can select the background colors according to your choice and preference. Text color, button color, chat bubble color. I'm going to keep it as default. Now in the manner I've uploaded the knowledge base, you can also upload the header profile picture, assistant profile picture and the background picture. So here we have finally created this AI agent. We have to make sure that we toggle this on. If we do not toggle this on, this will remain inactive, and then we save this. If we do not save this, all this will be lost. So we can also embed this AI assistant to our website. We have to click on this embed and use this, or enter this code to our website, and whenever someone will click on that, they will be redirected towards this chat. Here we have finally created this AI agent. Now we have to learn how we can enable this AI assistant to a particular chat, to a particular group of chat, or to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side we have this inbox. I'm going to open this in a new tab. So this was my chat. I simply have to toggle on this button. I have to select the AI assistant and then simply save this. In this manner, I have assigned this AI assistant to this particular chat. But doing this manually and to particular chats is very illogical manner, and that's why what we can do, we can assign it to a particular group of contacts or to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side where we can see all these options, we have to go towards the settings and then click on this inbox settings. So I'm going to open this in a new tab. We have landed towards this inbox settings. So if I scroll down, I have this option of AI auto replies. We have to toggle on this enable AI auto replies, after which we will get these two options, contact list and the AI assistant. So you can add more rules like this. Select the list which you have created and assign the AI assistant to your choice and preference or to your need in that particular list or to all the contacts, and then you simply have to save this. And in this manner, this particular AI assistant will be assigned to all the chats. This particular AI assistant will be assigned to this particular digital marketing list only, and this particular AI assistant will be assigned to this particular list only. So this is how you can assign this AI assistant to the particular list. So here we have successfully created this AI agent. Now if you have any doubts, you can comment on this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. Now if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUBPC to get maximum benefits on your yearly plan or your lifetime deal with Pabbly Connect. I hope you liked this video and understood this video very well. Thanks for watching.
Not only this chatbot, you can create multiple such chatbots with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any questions, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the website given over here. Also, you can try Pabbly Chatflow for 100% free and create your own WhatsApp chatbot.